Hey everybody, it's Scott here with Big Rig Chrome Shop. I'm here in the garage to talk to you about the newest RoadWorks heat shields. So RoadWorks came out with some heat shields. They came out with 3 different designs. I'm going to walk you through some of the designs, different size options, and then we're going to do a quick install on this pipe here. It's really easy, really straightforward, but we'll get to that in a second. So over here, this is the first design. It's just a blank heat shield, and this is all polished stainless steel, so there's a really nice look. Here we have the single S-curve design, and these are both 7-inch heat shields for a 7-inch exhaust. And then this is the double curve design they have, and this one's specifically for a 6. But they make it for a 6, 7, and an 8 in these 3 different designs. Again, polished stainless, really nice look to add to your truck if you're looking to add a heat shield. A couple things you need for the install. Obviously you need exhaust on your truck, that would be kind of important. Then you need the heat shield, and these come in a pair. So obviously you can do both sides of the truck. And then you need your clamps to clamp the heat shield onto the exhaust. We're just gonna do one, obviously, right now, so I just have everything for one side of the truck. So we have the 2 exhaust clamps, we have the hardware that comes with the clamps, and then they're also, with the heat shields, they come with some polished hardware as well that you can use in replacement of the heat shield hardware. It's up to you on what you prefer. And then you need some tools, some really basic tools. So you need 1/2-inch socket and wrench, or any combination of that. Just have 2 of them on hand is beneficial. And then if you're going to use the hardware that comes with the heat shield, you're going to need a 3/16 Allen wrench. Then you're going to need a tape measure just to measure distance of the holes. And then also I grabbed a highlighter just to mark my measurements on the exhaust, so that's an easy cleanup afterwards. So let's get to it. One thing that it would be beneficial to do is just to dry fit it with the wrap on it, so you're not scratching anything, you're not getting fingerprints all over the heat shield. You're probably going to need to polish it afterwards anyways, but it's not a bad idea. We just wanted to show you what it looked like, all of them out of their wrapping. So we're going to just jump into it. So first things first, we need to measure the distance of the hole. So I already pre-measured, but I'll show you real quick. So that's just going to be 38 inches apart is going to be the distance of these holes. And then what you need to do, obviously, you need to determine exactly where it's going to fit on your exhaust. So then you're just going to measure 38 inches. And again, I already pre-did some of this, but just to show you guys. So obviously, if this is where I want it, I need to make a mark at the bottom there and a mark at the top, the 38, and then we'll be good to go. So I got some pre-markings on the back here, so I'll just start with the install. What we're going to do first is we're going to install the clamps onto the pipe. We're going to pretend that this is already pre-installed on the truck. This pipe is. Obviously we could slide it over the top if it wasn't, but it's going to be a whole heck of a lot easier installed on a truck to put the clamps on first. So we'll start there, and then we'll kind of go from there. So obviously you want to make sure that when you're doing this, you're doing your best not to scratch the truck or scratch the exhaust. So you want to be really careful. This is probably a job that would be a little bit easier with 2 people, but I'm here independently, so we'll make this work. So you just want to make sure you have a washer that comes with this, a nut, and the bolt. They all go on the back here, and so it's going to install right here. So I'm going to kind of just get it lined up, and then we will line it up to where I have my markings on the exhaust. Alright, so I got it lined up now, and this is where I need my 1/2-inch tools. So 1/2-inch socket, 1/2-inch wrench. I prefer to use the socket, it's just easier to get in there. And then get the wrench on the other side just to keep it from spinning. Alright, now that I have it kind of loosely tightened, I just want to make sure that everything's in the right spot. I'm going to put the other one on, and then we'll finish tightening, and then we'll throw the heat shield on. Alright, so I got it tightened up. We're just going to make sure that everything's lined up properly, so when I put this heat shield on, we're not crooked on this. So just going to kind of eye test the line up here, and then once I got it all ready, I'm just going to make sure my measurements are still good. All right, that should be right about where I need it. So we'll tighten her up and we'll put that heat shield on. All right, good to go on that. So now we just need to slide the heat shield around, put those bolts in, and we're all done. So the trickiest thing is obviously getting it around the clamps here, but just kind of got to work it around. So once we get it, we're just going to put we'll put one in here. On the other side, we'll loosely get all of them in here, and then we'll obviously tighten as we're down there. Now obviously I need to make sure everything is lined up at the bottom, and we are good. Okay, then that's where we need the 3/16 Allen wrench. Just put her in there. No need to over tighten, but definitely want them nice and snug on there. And there you have it. In only a few minutes, you got a heat shield, really nice looking heat shield, stainless steel, polished stainless. Again, you might want to clean it up after obviously you're done working on it because it's going to get a little smudgy, but really easy install, really nice look. Again, this comes in 3 different styles from RoadWorks exhaust. You can also get exhaust from RoadWorks. They offer full kits all the way up to the top stacks. Really nice exhaust kits. So you can get these heat shields at Bigger Chrome Shop. You can come on down to 3735 South Washburn Street in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Talk to a sales rep, pick up a pair of heat shields. Give us a call at 920-769-0611. Again, you can talk to a sales rep. These are also all online at biggerchromeshop.com.